everybody, this is Joe's Premium Firewood, coming to you live. Guess who's back? After a 2-week vacation, he was busy playing games.
Yeah, I was working.
Supposedly busy. So right now what we got, Mike's gonna start loading. Once I get this set up on the tripod, I'm gonna help him, but we need to get a half cord into my truck. I got a customer that ordered from me last year, but he doesn't want to pick it up. He's about 57 miles away, 1 hour drive. So I told him $100 to drive there. But I thought about having Mike do it today, but I can, I'm only like halfway paralyzed right now. Halfway can do the work. So I said, I'll do it tomorrow, but if Mike can help me, it'd be great. So there he is, game player. Yeah, and Mike just came here. Check out this mulberry he brought me. He brought a nice load of dry, look at this, barkless, dry mulberry wood. And he finished topping off the wall here. And he also brought some hickory, which he's stacked down. He split that down in my hickory area. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. South Carolina's in the house. Mike doesn't know anybody in South Carolina, but he knows people in Pennsylvania. Yep, there's a bunch of guys there, I guess. So I'm going to go in there and start helping him. Normally you can reach it, Mike. You're not that short. You're what, 5'10"? He said he wanted some oaks. If you see some pieces of oak in there, grab him some of those. Last year he had 100% cherry. Said he wanted to try some different ones out. So we're going to give him this ash and whatever else is in here. The mulberry Mike just split. There's some oak and cherry that's in here. It's nice and dry. But as you can see, we wouldn't have to stack it if we put it into Mike's truck, because he's got that 8-foot bed. But since I'm kind of giving him different things, the driest wood goes in the front. The wood that's going to go in the back here is going to be a little wet still. So if he gets it stacked and lets it sit for a month, it'll be ready. But it's a beautiful day out. We had storms yesterday, and when the storms cleared out, it started calming down. We lost our power. Our power went out. Our power went out last night at 5:15. We fired up the generator. They said it'd be back at 10:45. And I said, screw it. I went to bed at 10:45 with the generator running. And at 10:53, our power came back. So then we had to shut all that down. But it looks like we're going to have good weather. And they're talking temperatures up in the 70s, maybe even 80 next week. It's like 41 right now. It got down into the 30s last night. If you're gonna get a half cord in here, you got to stack it, right, Mike? Or throw it. You're throwing it in, then you're going with like a unsecure load. Give him a couple pieces of this oak. But yeah, the next spot we're going to do is cherry, and then we're gonna split some of that sassafras, because that's good summer campfire wood. Trying to keep up with you, Mike. But remember, I put 2 rounds in there. I put 2 rounds up in the front. He wanted him and his son to be able to split some this summer, just to see show him what it's like. Oh. But this will be a second delivery this week. The King of Firewood and I, we did that one on Monday. So like I say, sales are still kind of sluggish. But they'll pick up. But there's Scott, the guy that lives on Doster, with we take the trailer to. Yeah. He's going to be ordering like 4 trailer loads of the semi-seasoned oak. So when we do that, I'll have you like split it right into the trailer, and then he'll come pick it up. you know, so I have you take the splitter right down there. There you go, Mike. You have to help me get caught up on this side. Hope you guys been watching them old videos I've been putting. Them 1 minute videos. Me, you know, me and Darren or Mike or whoever, my brother, dropping the trees. Sometimes it's a struggle, but you know, nobody ever says anything when it goes down perfectly. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 He's talking about port protection, Alaska. I showed Mike some of the trees they tried dropping on there. It's about lunchtime. I wonder if anybody's stopping in for lunch. Maybe Saw Surgeon's here. He sometimes comes in.
I gotta get a hold of him, and I got 2 saws.
You need 2 saws you need worked on? Yeah. But I hate taking it out of here. We probably could have split some of that stuff, but I wanted to make sure the stuff up in front was really dry, even though Nate just split this like last week. It should be dry going in, you know. But we got a decent start. But the way it goes, we'll constantly be adding and taking out of this throughout the summer. But I'm confident Mike can get it filled before the fall. I want it filled before the fall, Mike. As long as it's dry, only dry stuff goes in here. Just like that mulberry you brought me. I'm gonna check see how many are watching now. And I got 31 watching. Somebody just said, howdy Joe, how am I feeling? Just a lot of pain. I went to the pharmacy this morning. I had to buy this drink that I got to drink for when I get my CT scan.
Yeah.
I got to drink it like a couple hours before that, and I don't know, maybe it helps the stuff show up better when they x-ray you or put you in that machine. So I had to go get that. And then while Mike was splitting the hickory and mulberry, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna live stream delivering this, but I guarantee you it's a half cord. You know, Mike, like I said, it's stacked in there. You know, I'm gonna grab a couple more, and then we're gonna call it. And I want you to be the cameraman, Mike. Normally I'm the cameraman, but I'm gonna drive the truck. Nice shot. That's where I was going. Yeah. Come on over here, Mike. I'll let you. We're gonna go on a little road trip around the corner of the house, the barn. I'm gonna grab that cherry. Just grab it like this and walk. Watch where you're walking. You know, if you go in between there. Make sure I shut my radio off so I don't get a patent violation or, you know, some sort of copyright infringement. All right, let's go. Now to put some cherry in, and then some sassafras, and then my summer wood. How's Mike doing, cameraman? He's keeping it nice and steady. I think the customer, well, the customer better help me unload or at least stack it. I guess if he doesn't help me, I'm just going to throw it out unless he wants to pay me $40 to stack it like the other guy did. So this that cherry that's right there, that last little bit, we're going to put that in. Okay, that should be good. All right, Mike, we'll start putting that in. We can just, I don't know, you want to like throw it in there and then, or walk it around and then stack it in there? Doesn't matter to you. There's the last bit we're going to put in. But we are live, April 6th, 2022. 3. Mike didn't even catch me that time. I messed up the year again. Alright. But that's okay. We're going to get this in here. Some premium wood, folks. Premium wood. Somebody said Mike's doing fine. Good. So I like to hear. Mike don't like it when somebody says he's playing games, though. He said, yeah, he says he's been busy. I guess they're raising chickens now.
You know, I came out of the barn yesterday with my buddy. He was doing that all week for an old lady.
Oh, yeah.
Sold her property, sold Ford to build a lithium battery factory on her property.
Oh, yeah.
A whole bunch of land over the barn from it.
Yeah.
Putting a factory in there.
Yeah. They're kicking people out or buying them out.
She sold her property for $11 million.
Oh, wow.
360 acres.
$11 million she sold it for?
Yep, 360 acres.
You got that one, Mike?
Yep, 360 acres for $3,000 an acre.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll put this down so you can see us. Like I say, we get 4 rows like that, and then we'll put the rest in here sideways. It's a half cord.
Bring you some more cherry.
Yep. Look at, we got, now this is gone. You got any cherry, Mike? We got to refill this.
Yeah, I got a load sitting in my uncle's yard right now, cut up, and I got another load sitting next to it. I can probably fill this up with.
Yeah, we'll have you, as much as possible, split right out of your truck.
Yeah. Whatever you want, I can
Well, maybe Sunday, you can come live stream with me. Can you work Sunday? No, you don't. Your wife doesn't like it when you work Sunday. I don't know. Well, I'm not even positive yet on it. Like I say, there's no rush. I got all this cherry. I got all that cherry right there, and all the cherry down the driveway. Just has to be done, next couple weeks. Yeah. But you get a lot more in. You get a lot more in the truck when you do it like this. When you.
I got cherry like that in the winter set.
Oh, really? Barkless?
Right there, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about this big around, but it's all cut for a while. I've cut it for a while. It's been down for.
Yeah, like I say, the guy could have saved $100. Came and picked this up himself, but I guess, didn't have the time. He's in Rockford, Michigan. Jason's stopping ground. The guy back in Firewood, his channel.
Rockford, I know Rockford. That's where you're taking this?
That's where this is going tomorrow. Yep. Yeah. This is a little bit wetter, I think you just split this in January, but the logs have been down for a while.
Some of it's dry.
And yeah, but like I say, the dry stuff's in the front. This stuff should dry out fairly quick.
Well, you had the east top on the side.
Yeah, yeah, I know it. We got what, three inches of rain again on this weekend, and then again the last few days.
Yep. Yeah, this one will dry.
Yeah, cherry dries fast, folks. Yeah, maple does too. That's why I like it for summer campfire wood.
I got a hard knife at home at my uncle's too.
Yeah.
I got some more dry elm that's petrified. I gotta bring just like that wall.
Yeah, that Melbourne was petrified. Yep. So I get my CAT scan on. I made a schedule. I scheduled that yesterday. I go Wednesday morning at 9:30. So I can't eat any food, and I can't drink anything besides that drink after 7:30. I got to drink half of it at 7:30 and the other half at 8:30. And then they put me in that tube and check out my abdomen, find out why I'm not hungry, why I'm so weak, everything that's going wrong with me. Might have to start another row. Let's just get the rest of, you know, the rest of them in here. We won't be that much sassafras. But he liked the cherry. He took a whole load of this last time. 100% cherry. Just for his campfire pit. You can see most of this is cut in, you know, in the 14 to 17 inch range that I like Mike does it. Yeah. Yeah.
About an inch of that outside ring is going funky. So it's time to get it off the ground. Look at that. It's going to be bad.
Yeah. How is the splitter working? I thought I heard it squeaking. Does it need grease? Might need some grease.
It was squeaking a little bit. Not bad, but...
Oh, you remember, you know, Patty that buys from me, that we went in and had food. She makes us coffee and the homemade bread, banana bread. She's needing some for next year. So we got to get her some good stuff. And we got to get back in the woods, cut more trees down. Gotta make them haters happy.
Yep.
Oh, Mike did it wrong. Mike's gonna die. Mike's gonna die.
Yeah, I know. I see that one guy.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, I told him all that. So
Yeah.
I told him all that.
I gets old after a while. It's like, oh, it's gonna happen. I mean, it's been 10 years and nothing's happened. Come on. There's danger in everything. You know? You could get killed walking across the street. Yeah, let's grab this oak too, Mike. I want to just get that off there. Let's give him a little bit of oak. What do you think, folks? Yeah, we'll grab that oak. Don't want it sitting on the ground. This shit, it's, you know, this was semi-season. The bark was coming right off this stuff. Nice oak. Yeah, people, oh, you give them junk, you give them sassafras junk. Well, here's some oak for an outdoor fire pit. I mean, I don't think so. You don't need oak for that. Yeah, I told him to let's like lay them all out, you know. Just sleep. Here, Mike. There. Just in case we stack out again. I just didn't want it sitting on the ground. All right, Mike, I'm gonna back up again. We're back up to the splitter. I'm gonna split some of that. So can you move the camera off the truck? Done. Now we're gonna fire up the splitter. We'll fire up the splitter. Mike's gonna split them. I'll stack them in there. We'll get her done. We will get her done. And this looks like a good egg. Oh, thanks for the stars. Appreciate it. Take it. Hey, Miriam. Brad McGurk, thank you, sir. Appreciate it, bud. Got to stay on that maintenance, Brad. Keep that. Take care of your equipment. I'll take care of you. It's Linwood too. You can hand me that. How's the poison ivy, Brad? See, your eye was all swollen. That's happened to me too. I posted a picture on your post when that happened to me. Now Mike said he's seen that picture too. Yeah, I've had it real bad before on my arms and legs. But that one time it got into my eye. Like this stuff's dry. I like the smell of this sassafras. Almost smells like pine. Hit it. Sassafras easy to burn. But now it's lunchtime for sure. What's for lunch? Go ahead and hit the fuel. This will be it for this. I gotta move the truck one more time. One more time to my general area. Mike, I'll let you do the camera again.
Where are we going now?
It's down there to the wet stuff, the big pile. Yeah, I'm getting for this load $200 for the wood and $100 to deliver it 57 miles away. $100. How's that? I want to get that stuff off the ground. Not too close to it. You know, yeah, right. We'll get this stuff right in here, Mike.
Where you want it?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'll double check. All right, we got to get that last little bit filled up, folks. That was a pretty good spot, Mike. No, he's normally, Zach's a better cameraman.
Yeah, I'm just a worker.
But Mike's a better, well, Mike's real good. Real good worker. When he's not playing games,
I won't play games. Sorry, I've been busy.
he says he don't play games, says he's been busy.
Well, my wife will tell you. There's something like that. I get home Friday 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, man, this one, I think this one's waterlogged.
Oh, that's
Yeah, feel that. You know, just don't dry like this. You got to do it like Brad does it. double row, you know, single rows, pallet wise, you know, not 3 rows wide, just 2 rows along pallets at the most. I just do 1 row.
You get fence posts, put that at the end.
Yeah, I know.
And on the side, you come up this way.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take long to stack wood.
And I am, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of stacking it. I don't mind doing it at the customers, especially when I'm getting paid to do it. I have to stack it into my truck.
If you want it dry,
Yeah, I have to stack it into my truck if I'm going to get a half quart in there. So it has to be stacked in there.
now this stuff will dry.
Yeah, it'll dry. Like I say, I mean, here's some pine. Pine is fine for campfire wood. The stuff's coming off first. I'm going to tell the guy, you need to put this on the bottom. Get a rack, a 12-foot long rack, 12 by 4. Stack this stuff across the bottom. When you get to it in August or September, it'll be dry.
Yeah.
So,
Or stick it next to your fire, it'll dry.
yeah, stick it next to the fire.
That's all you gotta do.
Yep.
Not hard.
Nope.
Dry wood, just have it finished.
But it's a lot. It takes longer to stack it though and measure it out.
Like you don't have
You know, time is money. Yeah, but we, you know, next week when it's in the 70s, I might have to drive down to outside with Eric to his property where we've been there before with Saw Surgeon. Mike's been there before with me, and he's got a bunch of dead ash trees in his woods. We can drop some trees live.
I want to go down there. I don't want to, but
Yeah,
this piece is really long.
yeah.
This one's really long.
And there is even some oak in here too, see?
That piece right there.
This is oak. And I told Nate not to bring it, but a few pieces got mixed in, so well. You know, I know this isn't the best, and like I say, I'm not going to ever do it like this again. Never again.
You did it down there?
Yeah.
You did it here before I first started working?
Yeah, I know. And Mike's like, that stuff ain't dry. The stuff in the bottom and the middle just don't get dry. The stuff's been split for over a year.
All the stuff.
You know, the stuff in the stuff we put up front up there has been there, you know, been split for a week.
That's all.
It's been split for a week, and it's drier than this stuff's been split for a year just because of how it's stored. Plus, all this stuff up here is ash, you know, so you know that's dry. Almost got that last row. Like I say, this is how I force people to help me with the drying if they don't want to order in a year early and provide a nice spot. And this is how you get it.
A lot of people like drying.
You know, very few people do it. And it's just, you know, when all these ash trees are gone, you can't get in the woods and find stuff that's ready to burn, then that's going to be your only choice.
There's still a lot of ash.
Yeah.
I know there's a whole crap of them right now.
Here's this is hard maple right here,
Yep.
I think.
I have some of that.
Sugar maple. Okay. I'm going to shut that tailgate. Yeah, when I was we were loading out here in the wintertime, these pieces on the ground were frozen to the ground. See, these stuff, about the top third of it's a lot drier.
Yeah, and all the top of it.
Where the wind, you know, gets the wind and sun. More of that. But yeah, if you just joined us, Mike came this morning, got here, told him to get here before 10. I think he got here about 1:45. And he brought me a load of ready to burn mulberry. Nice and dry, beautiful stuff. And half a truckload of hickory, which he split and stacked down in my hickory area down there. Yeah, I know this stuff ain't pretty. I know it's got mold on it. It'll burn. It just, once it dries out, it'll look better. But yeah, I know it's got that black mold on it. I know people like to comment about it. But as long as the customer's happy, that's all I care about. He'll be happy with this. I think we're there, Mike.
Yep.
I think we're done playing games. I can go do that. There's this one last thing to do. Pay the man. I had to run to the bank too. Got to pay the man. Show me the money. Here we go. Easy money, Mike.
Yep.
Here you go, brother. That's yours.
Thank you, sir.
So I'll show you what we got, and we're going to wrap her up. Hit the thumbs up. So is that you, Deb? You watching? Oh, Aunt Miriam. Say hi, Aunt Miriam.
Hi, Aunt Miriam.
Okay, so here's a half a cord right there. I know this stuff, like I say, this stuff has some mold on it in the back. It ain't pretty. But look at this ash and oak up in the front here. Tell me that's not nice and dry. And then you got all this cherry right here. And then it's cherry and sassafras and oak here. And then the ugly stuff, which is about what? Maybe 30% of the load, if that. So there we go. I think I might put this on YouTube just so I can keep videos coming out there. So we'll get this delivered tomorrow. I think I can handle it. The customer's going to help me stack it. And we'll get her done. So I got to find out some more work for, yeah, the walls are dry when you stack around it, and the top, but the middle and the bottom, no, not so much. So, yeah, but, all right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go have some leftover meatloaf that Mom made last night. It's going to be real good, and some scalloped potatoes, and rest up for my delivery tomorrow. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for the end. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the superstars, Brad. We'll catch you guys on the next one. See you later, Mike.